of Shotcast episode 8, and today we got a new guest on the show. He goes by the name of Sam Millhiker.
What's up, guys?
What's going on, Sam?
What's up? Thank you for having me.
Excited to be here, brother?
Yes, sir.
Shotcast episode 8. All right, so today we're here to talk to you about the 75-day challenge.
Absolutely.
Crazy challenge. But before we get into that challenge and what it means and what it's going to do for you in your life, I want to give you some background of how I know my boy Sam here. So I started Acez Media about 2 years ago, Acez Motivation. Started off, as a top 10 takeaways of books. We were summarizing books, and then got into the top 10 takeaways of anything, and then it turned into motivational videos with inspirational music in the background, and now it turned into a shotcast. So everything in life connects. We've been saying that a lot in these episodes, and that's truly what it is, because that's how we came to this situation right here. And how everything started was from that, YouTube channel that I started. And Sam worked at the same place as me. And when I first met Sam, I didn't really know him personally. He seemed like a shy guy. He wasn't really in the scene. I didn't really know much about him. And he was struggling a little at work. Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was struggling. And then I had one of my, another person I know at work that started listening to my YouTube. And he told me that, it started changing his life for the better. And this gentleman that was listening was struggling at work. And when he started listening to the YouTubes and the motivations and the philosophies and just surrounding his mind with these things, he started getting better at work at the same time. And then he really started getting addicted to it. And his name is Raddy. And then Raddy told Sam, about the YouTube channel. And then Sam started watching my YouTube. And then Sam came up to me at work. You thanked me the first time. You said there was some great stuff on there. You started leaving me some comments and feedback. And you started asking me some questions and picking in my brain. And I'm like, when I first met you, I'm like, this guy wants it. This guy wants success. I could tell you weren't scared of success. And that was that breakthrough moment you were waiting for. So just to make a long story short, Sam is a fan of Acez Motivation. He started listening to it. As he started listening to it, he started reading. He started changing up his own life. And I'll tell you, 2, 3, 4 months down the line, he's a completely different person. I'll never forget the day I seen you on that automatic skateboard, just skateboarding, screaming at people, going across, the building. And I'm like, man, this guy went from, a shy kid that barely even talked, and now he's like skateboarding on an automatic scooter, just making jokes and rolling around the building. So the YouTube changed his life for the better. And then after that, he started, focusing on self-development himself. And before we get into the 75-day challenge and why you're here, why don't you tell us about that transition that you went through from before getting on my YouTube, changing, being more confident. How did that all go? How did it work from the beginning till now, if you could sum it up?
Yeah, for sure. So absolutely. It started in the beginning when I first started my job where we work at, and never knew really how to grow or what to do, or never knew who to speak to. And one thing, speaking to Raddy, he started listening to you, and I've always wanted to know someone that could help me grow. And then just knowing that you're right there in the same building as me, I just started watching, knew that you're successful, knew some of your backstory, and that helped a lot as well. And once I actually started watching your stuff, it really made me just realize and open my eyes and think of a lot of things that I never thought about. Just about how to grow, how to create good habits versus bad habits, and how to throw them out. So it was just a big transition. And then that was 7 months ago.
Yeah.
And then all the way back to now, 75 days ago when I started that challenge was pretty gnarly too.
Yeah, so when you started listening to the YouTube, so it's fair to say you never focused on self-development before you started listening to my channel?
Yeah.
You never focused on it at all?
I try to, but just never clicked.
You never followed through with it?
Yeah.
Mostly video games, work, sleep, routines?
Yeah, routines.
Hanging out?
Yeah, that's right.
Was there something in particular you heard on the channel and one of the videos that really just gave you an aha moment, or what was it exactly?
Yeah, it was some of the aha moments with the videos when you started talking about the books. One was Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins.
Yeah.
I actually listened through his audio book. That was simply amazing. Just wake up no matter what environment you're in, where you're at. It never hurts to push yourself to the fullest. Because if I go to work every day, half-ass everything, what's that going to do for me?
Yeah.
It's not going to do anything.
Yeah.
But then I remember some life goals and what I want to achieve, and just with how much of a drive you have every day that you come into work.
Yeah.
It really helped me push myself, and I'm I want to be that good or even better,
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
And what was the first action item you did to start changing your life for the better and focus on self-development after you started listening to my channel?
One thing was I started going home, put away the video games, actually watched more videos like you. I started watching some more motivational speakers as well.
Yeah.
Watched some podcasts with David Goggins, Joe Rogan, just listening other things like that, and just kind of really open my brain and open my horizons and see what's out there.
Cool.
Instead of just being stuck to the same thing each and every day, routine, going home, sleep, video games, go back to work.
Yeah.
You're not growing.
So the first action item you took is you cut out the bullshit, the video games and the routine, and you started focusing on growing your mind, going home and nourishing your mind, listening to more audios, reading more books, and just surrounding your mind with those kind of things. Anything else you did after that to keep growing?
I started reaching out more to like other leaders around our workplace, like you. I reached out to other leaders as well. Just kept like going to classes, taking sales lessons, all that. Just anything I could do, even if it's 5 minutes watching sales videos. Just whatever I could do to get that in. I started growing. Like one of my favorite things was actually when I did start watching your 10 takeaways. Me and Ratty started taking notes after every video. And we're like, what did we learn? Let's rewatch it. Let's see what I wrote. And then, like I could do better than this, so take even better notes. And just kind of instill it in your brain that you can always push yourself and do better. That's pretty much like the main.
Cool, and that's crazy, man. And you know what? You're the reason I do what I do every single day, man. And I told you that before. It's people like Sam that make me, wake up every single morning with his drive. When I know that I have that kind of impact on you and Ratty, you guys are struggling at work. Now you guys are succeeding. You guys are growing, and you guys are, living your life to the fullest and actually focusing on yourselves. So that's what I do here. Now, a lot of people out there, before we get into the 75-day challenge, I know everybody's wondering, this video is called 75-day challenge, why we're wasting your time. It's important to know the background here, and I think this is very good. This is the first time I have actually a fan on the show that's changed his life for the better. So welcome, and nice cracking that egg
Thank
for
you.
me. So hopefully there'll be more on the show. But so a lot of people are like you, or were like you before, where they're shy, they don't get out of their comfort zones, they don't focus on growing, and they're very stagnant in their average circles. And I tell some of those people about my channel, and some of them don't take the same steps that you take. They stay in that same bubble, and maybe they don't even listen to the things I'm telling them. So, what message do you have for the people out there that are still in this bubble, that are living their life's routine, and that are not focusing on self-development at all?
I would say just take like 5 minutes, even if it's like 5 minutes a day, 5 minutes a week, whatever it is. Take a little bit of your time because it is worth it. It sucks to keep going in the same circle and circle. In 2 months it's going to be, or next month it's going to be 2020. And then you look back to a year before. What did you really accomplish? Did you grow? Did you not? Or did you just do the same thing and go watch Netflix and finish the same episode of The Office that you did last year? So what are you doing with your life as time passes by? Because that's the most important thing.
So your advice would be start by taking 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever it is. Just start somewhere, and that'll take you somewhere else. Everything in life connects. Everything in life connects. I've been obsessed with that, by the way. I can't stop saying it.
I just watched that shotcast. That was awesome. I was just watching that last night too. I watched the last two of them.
Awesome.
I was like every person you talk to, everything connects in some way. Me talking to Ratty connected me to you. And
then you watching my videos and giving me comments and feedback linked us to being here. Now you're on the show.
Yes, sir.
So everything does connect, which is awesome. So we're going to get into the 75-day challenge. Your background, you're from what, Russia?
I was born here. My whole family is from Russia. My mom was a few months pregnant with me when they moved here.
Oh, cool.
Just came here in the suburbs, didn't have anything, and that's one of my life goals too. Kind of remembered why I'm doing this and what I want to do. That's to give back to my family.
I think everything links back to the purpose and the why. What is your purpose and your why?
My biggest purpose is pretty much give back to my family. A big thing in my life and a big for myself, like I say to myself, is my parents take care of us when we grow, and then once we grow up, it's time to take care of the parents.
Of course.
So always take care of family, and that's the number one thing.
100%.
Like every day I drive to work, I call my mom, my dad, my grandparents, my grandmas. Every single day, that's my morning ritual, drive to work.
Awesome. That's good. Yeah, you're taking care of them, which is awesome, man. That's
Yeah.
a strong purpose. Now, did you have that purpose and why before you started focusing on self-development, listening to my videos?
That was my purpose, but then I kind of like lost it because I wasn't feeling like I was succeeding or improving, and then I kind of just got stuck in like my own ways and kind of let myself down. And then just seeing like, oh, there's someone like you at work and just around our area that is open to help others and motivating others and loves to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So that kind of made me, I'm like, that gave me another spark.
Awesome.
And just kicked me in the ass and like, let's go.
That's good, man. That's what I'm here for, bro. So I did a 21-day challenge before my time. They say, it takes 21 days scientifically to break a habit or gain a habit. So I've tried 21-day challenges. I've tried 30-day challenges, but I got an email from you a couple of months ago with a 75-day challenge. Could you read it? Do you have the actual email of the instructions, or?
I don't think so, but I mean...
Could you explain it?
Yeah.
So it's 75-day challenge. Explain it to us. What is it exactly?
So there's pretty much five main rules. It's work out twice a day, drink a gallon of water, read 10 pages of a book every day, take a selfie, just like a photo of yourself to see how you do because you're working out every day, and then also quit drinking, quit smoking, quit pretty much old habits. Like I used to drink 2 Red Bulls a day, 3. I stopped all that, all energy drinks, went to 1 cup of coffee a day, and also every morning you wake up, make a Power 5 list of 5 things you want to accomplish, whether it be something personal, whether something in work with family or something. Do all that. And you cannot, if you fail one thing, you have to restart the whole challenge.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's intense. That's very intense. Especially the workout twice a day. That's like real intense. So work out twice a day, drink a gallon of water, read 10 pages of a book, write 5 things you want to accomplish for the day, and quit some of your bad habits. Does it say specifically what the bad habits are, or you just picked them?
Well, so drinking was one of them. Mm-hmm. It was this speaker as well. His name's Andy Frisella. It's a big, I think 75 Hard is a big challenge as well on social media. That's one thing I did during the 75-day challenge.
Yeah.
I actually deleted my Instagram,
Oh, you got to delete social media too?
I did that personally.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah. I just decided, I was like, if I'm quitting this, might as well do that, because all I would do as well in my routine is, if I have 5 minutes at work, look at social media. What does that do? That just stops me from being successful.
All right.
I don't need
so you added that as an addition.
I added a few things in addition.
Yeah. So that's a crazy list to go through for 75 days straight without a break or hesitation. And already tried it. He went like 6-7 days and failed. I tried it. I went 10-11 days, and I'm the motivator. I'm the guy that started you up, and I couldn't even finish a 75-day challenge myself. And I wouldn't be lying to you, folks. This man is only here because he completed this goddamn 75-day challenge.
Hell yeah.
He completed this fucking thing. This thing is an elephant. You completed it. You completed it.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Lie detector right now, you completed it.
100%.
I know you completed it. You know why I know? Because you sent me pictures and you sent me a text every single morning showing that you did it.
Up at 5 in the morning every day, running or walking for 3 miles, go to work. We work 7 to 7 every day, go to gym at night, do it every night, FaceTime my buddy. I even went on vacation to North Carolina and Florida. That was one thing that inspired me too. One of your main top 10 takeaways a few months ago, you went to Florida as well, and you said, dreams never sleep.
Yeah.
So when I was there, I said, why should I give up on this challenge? I'm already like 30 days in. Let's do it. Let's go. So I woke up while I was hiking in the mountains. I was working out. While I was in Florida at the beach, I was running along the beach for 45 minutes.
Wow.
Went to the gym.
And then before this, you used to smoke and drink.
Yeah.
And have social media.
Yeah.
How often did you smoke and drink?
Probably a couple times a week. I smoked Juul vaped every day, like all day. So it was probably equivalent to a few packs a week.
And we're going to show you folks the pictures. They should be playing here in the background shortly of the pictures he took every day and the messages he sent, just to show you the proof in the pudding. We don't mess around here. Acez Motivation, everything is
Hell
legit.
no.
This is a shotcast. Everything is real, and that's why he's here. Cold turkey.
Cold turkey. So this is how it happened. The day before my birthday, my buddy actually texted me at like 7 p.m. texts me this long paragraph about the 75-day challenge. I respond to him. I was like, awesome, good luck.
Yeah.
And then woke up from a text message at 5 in the morning. He said, are you in or are you out? I looked at myself, closed my eyes. I was like, fuck it, I'm in. Let's do this thing.
Yeah.
So I woke up, went outside, went for a jog, went to work. That's when I started. Randomly wasn't ready for it, but it's something I needed. And I'm happy I did it. At first it was like pretty challenging, but we made it through.
And you never stopped one time? You never messed up in the 75 days?
No.
Didn't take you a couple tries?
Nope, first try all the way through.
Okay, all right. So let's stop messing around. Let's tell these people the secret here. So you stop smoking cold turkey. You stop drinking cold turkey. You cut social media cold turkey. You worked out twice a day. You read every single day. You
Drink a gallon of water.
drank a gallon of water every single day for 75 days.
Made a Power 5 list.
You made a Power 5 list every single day for 75
Yeah.
days.
I went to a wedding at an open bar. Darren drank.
Went to a wedding with the open... Didn't you go to my wedding?
Yeah.
You didn't drink there?
No.
Yeah. Was it during the time or was it before?
No, yeah, your wedding was way before.
Oh, it was before.
But yeah.
I remember you
No,
were there.
but I did go to a wedding, open bar, didn't do it. I have a
Okay.
few housemates that I live with. They threw
Okay.
like 3 parties. I was just there drinking my water, having a good time.
Explain to us the 75-day challenge and how you did this. How did it go?
So, I mean, at first it was challenging. It was pretty relaxing too. Like in the beginning, I was kind of out of it, tired, not working out as hard as I should. I just went to the gym. I was like, oh, cool, my 45 minutes is done. Cool, let me go back home. Then, like within a week later, I started getting more committed, which was pretty crazy to me. I'm like, am I not tired? Like, what's going on? Because I wasn't drinking, like I said, no more Red Bulls, no drinking, no smoking.
Yeah.
So my body felt a little bit weird.
Yeah.
But then 2 weeks went on, forgot all about that. Didn't think about it.
So it
just
took you
kept
about a
going.
week or two to get used to it.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And just because that was my mindset, I'm like, this is something I want to do, I want to accomplish. Like reading books, I haven't done that in a long time. And just like reading like 6 books that for sales and something that influences you and something that helps you grow into a bigger person that you've never seen before. Like David Goggins, Can't Hurt Me.
Yeah.
That's an amazing man. Like he was running in the winter in Indiana with shirtless through the pond.
Yeah, he's superhuman.
Yeah, fucking crazy. There was one thing I wanted to read as well by how it helped me stop drinking and stop smoking. And
Before the
something I realized.
75-day challenge, you read this?
It was like the day of as well. My buddy sent it to me. So it was something interesting. So
Okay, read it slow.
So, yeah, absolutely. So, not drinking and not smoking helps us learn how to separate yourself from external stimulus to make you cope with issues in your life, to make you feel better, or because you had a shitty day, you need to have a drink or smoke to feel relaxed. This teaches you to rid yourself of those stimuluses that you're attaching to relaxation and relief. And it shows you that you and only you are in control of yourself. And you don't need these stimulants to get away from things and to relax and get a release. That they don't hold the power over you. You hold the power over them. Because you are the one who controls your life, nothing else. And in this, we learn how to be strong, resilient, and most of all, learn that we are enough. And that's my buddy Omar, who helped me throughout the whole thing.
That's awesome. And who wrote that?
My buddy Omar.
He wrote that himself?
Yeah.
That's from him?
Yeah, he just retexted me. I called him on the way here, and I was like, hey, what's that one thing that you texted me?
Did he find it somewhere? Or
No, he rewrote it.
That's strong.
Yeah.
That's very strong, and I believe in it very heavily. We do control our feelings, and we do control our environment, so we do control all substances. And a lot of times we do resort to these things to feel better or at the end of a hard day. And these things become habits. And I talked about this in my top 10 takeaways of killing habits. I'm not sure if you listened to that one yet, but it's about killing habits, bad habits, and creating good habits. And I talked about how these things you do every single day, you don't realize that they become just habits in your life. And now you don't even know they're habits. Kind of like somebody that covers their mouth every time they laugh. They don't know they're covering their mouth anymore every time they laugh because they're shy. That's just something that happens over time. And that could be with drinking and smoking. You know, it doesn't hurt you day 1 or day 2, but 5-10 years later, you're like, damn, I've been smoking every single day. I've been drinking so those things all catch up. I know the 75-day challenge wasn't easy.
No,
You
not.
can't tell me it was easy. You're acting like it's easy right now.
I mean, it felt like at the end of it felt easy.
Yeah, at the end,
Is
after you
there
got
like,
used to it, why don't you tell us the struggles of it? What was the hardest moment you had in that 75-day challenge?
since we live here in this area, the hardest challenge was waking up in the morning cold. Like I woke up 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. I look at the weather; it's like 25 degrees,
Yeah.
and that was the craziest shit. I was like, I don't want to do this. I want to stay in bed.
Uh-huh.
But I knew I wanted to do the challenge, and I thought to myself, well, if I get off at 8, maybe I could go work out and then run. I'm like, no, I'm just crazy because it's gonna rain at night. So,
Yeah.
I mean, the biggest thing was I think just prioritizing my schedule, like seeing my friends, family, and my girlfriend as well. I think that was the toughest thing. Just learning how to prioritize things.
Uh-huh.
So, like, for example, we've been trying to do a shotcast together for the last like week or two,
Yeah.
and it's just something I want to really schedule and make sure I could do it, because that's another thing I learned throughout the whole challenge is really prioritize your time,
Mm-hmm.
because that's one thing you need. That's the most important thing we have as humans.
Yeah. So
Time.
you woke up cold and you didn't want to go out there. So how'd you
Yeah.
go out there? What was your breakthrough?
I'm not sure, honestly. I just like pushed myself. I said, like I had no doubt in my mind I was gonna finish the challenge. I'm not a quitter. I'm gonna prove myself everything. Like unless I'm like super sick or in a hospital, I'm not gonna quit when I start.
Yeah.
So that's one thing I wanted to do. I just stop my alarms. I used to have like 3 alarms.
Mm-hmm.
I just turned all of them off, jump out of bed, and just ran outside. Just
That was my next point I was going to get to. So I know when you got to accomplish things like this in your life, especially with the habits, the top 10 takeaways I just talked about with habits, one of the takeaways I had was neurohacks. You know what a neurohack is?
no, not really.
So neurohack is where you kind of hack your brain. You trick your brain into doing something, right?
Yep.
So a neurohack would be for me like if I don't want to go to the gym, I put a scoop of pre-workout in my mouth and I down it real quick because now I have to go to the gym because now I drink pre-workout. If I'm not good at drinking water, I will literally put a gallon of water in the bath. So a neurohack is just tricking your mind to do something. If you want to eat healthy, fill your fridge with healthy foods. You're going to be stuck eating healthy because you got nothing else left. So those are kind of like mind hacks and stuff to get your brain. Did you do anything like that to hack your brain into doing these things and making them easier? That was one thing that I learned that really helps.
Yeah, actually, so I always have like alarm. I usually leave my house at like 6:50 every morning.
Yeah.
So now my alarms are like 6:30, 6:45. I turned all those alarms off, and I only turned my alarm on at 4:50, 5, and 5:10.
Yeah.
So if I slept through that, I'm sleeping through work.
Yeah.
So that's just something I really like pushed myself to try to get used to, and just waking up and doing that.
Yeah.
And then I had like my water bottle ready in the morning.
Yeah.
I just had my shoes, my workout gear ready right outside my couch.
So there was preparation.
There was
behind it.
preparation every night just to make sure I could do it.
Okay.
And I'm like, I go to sleep looking at it. I'm like, I'm going to wake up and do this.
Which was another takeaway that I had was the prepared person
Yeah.
always wins, which is good. And then another thing that was a good thing to control these habits was controlling your environment. So you said that you tricked your brain into doing some things by having your alarm set up that way, having your water bottle out. You said that you were extra prepared to do this challenge where you set up stuff on your bed, your outfit for the next day, your shoes, everything ready to go, and your schedule. So you schedule things out so you could make sure everything fits. And then another thing is the environment. Environment really helps. Did you switch your environment? Did you get rid of the alcohol? Did you get rid of the vapes? Did you throw them out? Did you get rid of the bad food? Did you surround yourself with books? Did your environment play a role in this?
Yeah, absolutely. So alcohol, that wasn't really ever a problem. I was just doing it for social,
Yeah.
to have fun and whatnot. With the vapes, I went ahead and threw that out.
Yeah.
For books, I went right when I started the challenge. I went and asked you for a book. I actually got the greatest salesman in the world.
Mm-hmm.
I got the Atomic Book of Habits. Downloaded the Can't Hurt Me podcast.
Yeah.
And something also I would want to say is always have someone like that holds you accountable, because I watched that. Like also, I actually do remember you talked about the neuro hacks,
Mm-hmm.
and you said if you want to go gym, or you'll have someone pick you up.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I had Omar. Every morning he would text me, I would text him, so we held each other accountable throughout the day.
Yeah.
We're like, hey, how's your day going? I finished challenge 1. I finished I'm half gallon done. I'm going to the next one. So every like morning, all day, we would keep each other updated.
Yeah, it's just,
and
it's
it pushes
crazy.
yourself.
It's crazy because it's the same things I talked about in these takeaways with these habits. It's controlling your environment, making sure that you're prepared and planned, right? Neurohacking your brain, getting somebody else involved. That's Lang's best thing. He's been saying that every single show.
Yeah.
Get people involved. Anything else? Those are 4 things. Anything else that you did to help you complete this challenge?
Yeah, I think it was just people that supported me. I actually went full vegetarian for it too, like as well, and I got
Holy
a
shit,
meal
you
prep.
just keep adding things.
I just did it for myself.
Yeah.
You know, just again, I want to be healthy. I want to be fit. It's just something I want to grow and do. And I actually like got a meal plan and all that. And one thing was just like I don't want to see my food spoil. Like I don't want to see myself fail. And that's always something I was scared about is failing. Like I failed at work and I've never wanted to do that again. So I'm like, you know, why not just keep doing this? There's nothing that can actually stop me. Unless I'm in the hospital with a broken leg, that's the only way I'm done.
Yeah.
You know.
Awesome. So the only hard time you had was just getting out of bed? It wasn't hard to work out twice at night again? It wasn't hard to change your eating habits? It wasn't hard to say no to the alcohol?
No, it wasn't too difficult with that. Like in the beginning, one of the hardest parts was, I think I was talking to you earlier about, like actually the first week, I was really tired at work, stayed there till 8:30, still had to hit the gym. I drove 15 minutes from my house to the gym, forgot my gym pass. At Anytime Fitness, you have a key fob. Forgot that. So I drove home, and I was like, I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
And I actually I called my buddy, and again, that's a whole purpose of having an accountability buddy and someone that helps you out and just a person that's doing the challenge with you. And someone that will work as hard as you. He's like, get your ass in the gym right now. Let's go.
Yeah.
And then I said, fuck it. Went back to my car, went to the gym, got home at 11:30, 11:45, then cooked dinner afterwards, went to bed at 1. There's some nights that I sent you pictures.
Yeah.
I was at a comedy show, and I actually saw Joe Rogan a few weeks ago at the
Fox?
At the Fox over there.
Did he do a good job?
Oh, he was awesome. And what I did was, after that, we got out at 11:45, midnight. I went on a jog at 1 in the morning. And
Really?
I woke up
after
at 5.
the comedy show?
Yeah, after the comedy show. Because I wasn't done with my day.
Nice.
Had to finish it.
What was the most satisfying part about doing this challenge to you?
One of the best things I liked is just reading the books, getting that, other third world perspective as well. I love all the motivation you have, but helped me realize how many other people there are that push themselves and love to grow, even if you do fail. If I did fail, I would have done it again, 100%.
Yeah.
And I think another thing I really was proud of is going on vacation for 11 days and just doing the whole challenge there. There's not too many people who could say I went on vacation and I worked out every day. I read books on vacation. I did everything that I'm committed to because dreams don't sleep.
Yep. Goals and dreams don't sleep. So congrats, man. You completed
Thank
that
you.
75-day challenge. How long has it been since you completed it?
A week and a half.
A week and a half. Do you plan on doing any kind of challenge again?
Yeah, I was actually thinking that I might, every 2-3 months, I might just do a 20-30 day challenge. Just do the same thing. Just
to prove to yourself that you still got it.
Exactly. And again, this is for fun, just drinking and all that, but it's not who makes us or what makes us.
Yeah.
We make ourselves without it. So.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. So many good positive points here that you could take and run with for everybody out there. So this is Shotcast. Let's get straight into our shots. All right, it's time to give these folks some shots of inspiration. And I've been down this path before. I actually learned when I got my jaw broken, about 7-8 years ago, my mouth was wired shut. I didn't eat food for 3 months.
Wow.
That's where I really learned, okay,
That's
you
crazy.
don't need to eat,
Yeah.
I was living off fluids, which was a crazy experience for me, but it really made me, number one, grateful for food now and being able to eat and having this back. But number two, also showed me that you could really do anything that you set your mind to if you really wanted to. I was forced to do that, of course. It wasn't by choice. But to get to the shots here, so my shot of inspiration to you is, look, I heard 75-day challenge. Even me, I live and die for motivation and inspiration. It kind of turns me off. 75-day challenge is aggressive, and that's why he's sitting here in this chair. If it was a 10-day challenge, I probably would have never invited you down here. But 75-day challenge, man, hey, you earned to be in that seat, you know? So I don't want you listening out there to hear a 75-day challenge and be like, oh, I can't do a 70. Turn this off. Let's go watch, a prank on YouTube instead. I don't want you to get turned off by the 75-day challenge. What I do want you to do is ask yourself, what kind of challenge could you do? It's the biggest mistake we make out there is we always say like, oh, I can't do this, this, and this. Well, then what could you do? You don't have to do it all. Let's just get started. Let's get started. As long as you can start somewhere. Why don't you do a 21-day challenge? Why don't you do a 14-day challenge? How about a 7-day challenge? How about a 5-day challenge? How about a 1-day challenge? How about a 5-hour challenge? Start somewhere. So ask yourself, I know that was a lot. You had the working out. You had the list 5 things you got to execute on every single day.
Drinking the gallon of water.
The gallon of water, the quitting things, the reading. So I know he had a lot of things out there. Why don't you start with one thing out there? My shot to you is start with one thing, and I would start at least a 7-day challenge. I think a 1-day challenge is pretty weak. If you want to do 1 day, you could do it.
Yeah.
I would start with, a 7-day challenge if you're up for it. If not, go lighter than that. On one thing you want to do. Do you want to quit drinking? Do you want to quit smoking? Do you want to work out? Do you want to walk? Do you want to talk to your mother every single day on the phone? Like, what is it? Something that you really want to do that really makes life more satisfying for you, or maybe it's one of your goals. Do a 7-day challenge. And when you do the 7-day challenge and you feel accomplished like he does, it's going to turn into another challenge because everything connects. And it's just going to keep going. So my shot to you, to just simplify it one more time, is start your own challenge. Do something out there. 1 day, 5 days, 7 days. Pick something, do it, execute on it, and then let us know how it goes. And if it goes well, spread that stuff. Spread that stuff. And use all the takeaways that he talked about today and doing that challenge. Your environment, your neuro hacks, support system, right?
Absolutely.
Being organized, structuring your calendar, being prepared. All those things matter, not only for this challenge, but for everything you want to do in your life. That's my shot to you. What's your shot for this, folks?
Yeah, absolutely. And it's kind of piggybacking off of you is just like we talked about earlier, don't get stuck in the routine. Don't go home and go watch video games or play video games, watch that Netflix. Maybe go pick up a book, read 10 pages a day for like 7 days. Make your schedule. Like just change it up for a day, 10 minutes, take 10 minutes out of your day to meditate or do something like that. Just something that helps you grow and helps you become someone else that you've never seen yourself with. Or, make you become someone that you never knew you could be.
Okay, so what's your shot exactly? What do you want people to go walk away and do?
Just learn to grow and just find something that will take you out of your comfort zone.
Okay.
Just find something that will take you out
So your
of
shot
your
is
comfort
go
zone.
do something different.
Go do something different, absolutely.
Whatever it is,
Yeah.
switch it up.
Switch it up, yeah.
Which is what another shotcast we did, getting out of your comfort zone.
Switch it
That
up.
was a whole other episode that we did there. So his shot is switch it up. My shot is start any kind of challenge. Doesn't have to be a 75-day challenge. Those are our 2 shots. It's Acez Motivation Shotcast episode 7? I think I said 8. Might be 7 or 8. We're doing so many of these. We're losing track here. We did 3 in 1 week this week, so we're churned up. We're doing another one Thanksgiving morning. Goals and dreams don't sleep. Not on holidays, not on birthdays, not on vacations. But we brought him here. This is real life proof. This is a guy that was just like you listening out there. He listened to my podcast. He listened to the YouTubes. It changed his life for the better. Now this guy's a motivational wizard. Just finished a 75-day challenge. This is why we do what we do here, okay? So just like we talked about, share this stuff with people you love and care. Share it with them. Let them grow. And all it takes is if they don't want to listen to this whole 30 minutes, let them listen to 5 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day. Again, it doesn't have to be the whole 75-day challenge. You don't have to listen to this whole 30-minute, podcast.
Yeah.
But tell somebody, listen to 5 minutes of this and let me know what you think, right?
Yeah.
And let that stuff spread with everybody you love. So like, subscribe, share the content with everybody you love. We're doing this for you. This is live proof here. Thank you for coming out here to the Shotcast. It was a great day, 75-day challenge. Start your own challenge today and let's make it happen, baby. Thank you for tuning in.